Welcome to the Omaha Homeschool Learning Center's Fall Show. I'm Jessie Simmons. I'm the director of this show, and sometimes being the director means that I'm super bossy. So that I'm going to ask you, or actually be bossy, and tell you to put your phones away. We would prefer for you to not record because the show is copywritten. And we would also ask you to not take any kind of flash photography because it is not safe for our actors. Thank you. I also want to call your attention to special seating we have here up front. These special seats are for our special friends, my family's special stuffed animal friends, most of whom are real, are enjoying the show. You are welcome if you would like to offer special seating to your stuffed friend. You're welcome to put them behind our special friends, or you may just hold them in your lap or in the chair next to you. Either way, I hope that your special friends enjoy the show as much as you do. With that, I'd like to thank you for your time. Saturday nights, coming and seeing a show on a Saturday night. We truly appreciate your time and you choosing to be an audience for us. And to that end, if there is something in the show that you find funny, please don't hesitate to laugh. If there's something in the show that you want to celebrate, please don't hesitate to clap. And if you're just like and offer other forms of like laughing and clapping of appreciation to our students. I'm stumbling a lot, I'm sorry. They feed on that energy that really encourages them. So please feel free to. Also, if you get excited about Velveteen becoming real, it's okay to say, yay! We welcome that. Don't feel like you have to sit very, very quietly in the show. We enjoy when you participate in our pretend with us. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
There was once a Velveteen rabbit. In the beginning, he was really splendid. He was fat and bunchy, as a rabbit should be. His coat was spotted brown and white. He had real thread whiskers, and his ears were lined with pink sateen. On Christmas morning, when he sat wedged in the top of the boy's stocking, with a sprig of holly between his paws, the effect was charming. A rabbit! There were other things in the stocking, nuts and oranges and a toy engine and chocolate almonds and a clockwork mouse. But the rabbit was quite the best of all. For at least 2 hours, the boy loved him. And then aunts and uncles came to supper, and there was a great rustling of tissue paper and unwrapping of parcels.
A drum, a train, a steam engine!
And in the excitement of looking at all the new Christmas presents, the Velveteen Rabbit was forgotten.
How does it feel to be a new Christmas gift?
How does it feel to be stuffed in a stocking? I want to know. I was in under the tree present.
So was I. Only the best and the brightest are put under the tree.
Have you got a name yet?
What's wrong, soldier? Speak when you're spoken to.
You do talk, don't you?
Of course he talks. He's got a mouth.
But he's shy.
Are you shy?
Cat, got your tongue.
Hello? Darling.
Hi.
See, I told you, he talks.
What's wrong?
He's not going to tell us.
I thought the boy thought I was special, or that we were friends. We were having a great time, and then...
He just left you?
How did you know?
He does that. That's just what he does.
But I thought I was his favorite.
Why would you be his favorite?
I don't know. I just thought...
Wishful thinking.
What are you made of?
I don't know. Something soft.
Oh, you are soft.
Velveteen.
Not even real velvet?
No, imitation.
You're shiny now, but you'll wear easily.
Wait, what should I be made of?
Wood or metal, soldier? Do you have any wood or metal on your person?
Not that I know of.
Another one that's gonna wear out quickly.
What are you a model of?
Do I have to be a model of something?
Anything that's worth anything is a model of something. I'm built exactly to scale.
Are you built to scale?
What's to scale?
Where are your gears? You do wind up, don't you?
Are you mechanical, soldier?
Not that I know of.
But you do have gears, right?
What makes you tick?
What are your insides made of?
Sawdust.
Sawdust!
And you admit it?
I keep that top secret, soldier.
How passe! That's out of date.
You really shouldn't mention sawdust in modern circles, you know?
You're practically obsolete.
Wait, maybe he's... Are you a collector's item?
Yes, of course, a collector's item. Look at him. He's made of cheap fabric. He won't last more than 2 seasons.
Last.
I've lasted 4 seasons.
I've lasted 3 seasons and counting.
Don't lie, model boat. You've only lasted 2, and already your paint is coming.
But my rigging works perfectly.
Everyone has a shelf life.
Not me. I'm mechanical, the newest, top of the line, the latest and greatest. See, my arms move, my gears engage. I can fight.
I can pirouette.
I can do loops. And rolls.
I can hoist my mainsail and come about.
I'm jointed. I pose. And I have connections to the government. What can you do?
Do? Well, I hadn't thought of it.
Go ahead, soldier. Show us what you can do.
I can do things.
Go ahead then. Do things.
I just need the boy to imagine with me.
Huh.
It's no wonder the boy doesn't play with you. There are far more exciting and more modern things to play with.
Soldier, if you can't do anything, you're done.
And when you're done, you're done.
You get thrown out, given away.
But I don't want to be thrown out or given away.
The only way to avoid that is by becoming real.
Best of luck with that.
We're not real. We're toys.
You'll never be real.
Might as well settle in and find a place on the shelf.
Over here. Still awake? I can't sleep.
Let me guess, they make you feel insignificant.
Yes.
Commonplace?
I guess you could say that.
Don't listen to them. I've lived here in the nursery longer than any of them. So many seasons I can't count. I'm the skin horse.
Nice to meet you.
I may be old and bald in patches, and my seams show, and most of the hairs in my tail have been pulled off to string bead necklaces, but I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of toys come and go.
Come and go?
I've seen them all arrive to boast and swagger, a long succession of mechanical toys, one after the other. Maybe they last a season or 2 or 3, if they're lucky.
What happens to them?
Their mainsprings break, or their shine wears off. They get thrown away. They're only toys. They'll never be anything else.
What else is there to be but a toy?
Real. You see, nursery magic is very strange and wonderful, and only those playthings that are old and wise and experienced, like a skin horse, understand all about it.
What is real? Does it mean having things that buzz inside you? And a stick-out handle?
Real isn't how you're made. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes.
I wouldn't want it to hurt.
When you are real, you don't mind being hurt.
Does it happen all at once, like being wound up, or bit by bit?
You become. It takes a long time. That's why it doesn't happen to people who break easily, or have sharp edges, or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off, and your eyes drop out, and you get loose in the joints and very shabby.
I suppose you are real then.
I suppose I am.
Oops. I didn't mean to say that you were...
Shabby, loose in the joints. These things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand.
How did you get to be real?
The boy's uncle made me real. That was a great many years ago.
How long does it last?
Once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always.
Will it happen to me?
If you want it with all your heart.
How do I make it happen? Will I know when it's happened? How? Will I feel it? Will it be a long time before it happens to me?
So full of questions.
I want to be real, to know what it feels like.
All in good time. There was a person called Nana who ruled the nursery. Sometimes she took no notice of the playthings lying about, and sometimes, for no reason whatever, she went whirling about like a great wind and hustled them away into cupboards. She called this tidying up, and the playthings all hated it. Tidying up! We're tidying up. Tidying up. What? How did you get here? Wait. And you? Didn't I just put you? How did you end up all the way over here? Oh, well, back you go. Tidy up. We're tidying up. Tidying up. No. I could have sworn I just put you. Oh, well, never mind. My mind playing tricks on me. I swear these toys move around when I'm not looking. One evening, when the boy was going to bed, he couldn't find the China dog that always slept with him.
My China dog! We have to find him.
I've looked everywhere.
I won't go to bed without him.
We'll find him in the morning.
Find him now!
We'll just have to make do with another. It's too much trouble to hunt for China dogs at bedtime.
I need him.
How about this one?
No.
This one, then.
No.
This one's lovely.
No!
This.
No.
This.
No.
Choose one, then.
Him. He'll do.
Here, then. Take your old bunny. And she dragged the rabbit out by one ear and put him in the boy's arms. That night, and for many nights after, the Velveteen Rabbit slept in the boy's bed. At first, he found it rather uncomfortable, for the boy hugged him very tight.
Psst, Skin Horse.
Yes?
Are you awake?
What is it?
Does he always hug someone this tight?
When you are real, you don't mind being hurt.
But I can barely breathe with his arm so... Oof. There. Oh, no. Does he always roll over on someone like this? I'm not sure I like this. I thought I wanted to be his favorite, but if it entails this, being stuffed under a pillow so I can barely breathe, and hugged so tight I can't move an ounce, and being rolled over on, and squished and pulled and pushed and slipped on, and mashed and strangled and mangled and mushed again. I'm not sure if I can take it. I can't take it. I can't. It's very uncomfortable.
Your hair gets loved off, your eyes drop out, you get loose in the joints and very shabby.
I'm not ready for this.
But once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always.
I hardly think it's worth it.
But soon he grew to like it, for the boy talked to him.
Did you hear something? Quick, someone's coming. Hide. Where? In our burrow.
What's a burrow?
Our tunnel, where we live. Real rabbits live in burrows deep under a tree, where we eat carrots and lettuce and crunchy munchy radishes.
And ice cream!
Yes!
And pineapple upside down cake!
If you want. Shh. Do you hear anyone coming?
No.
Tell me a secret. Boom.
Now tell me one.
Boom, boom.
And they had splendid games together, in whispers, when Nana had gone off to her supper and left the nightlight burning on the mantelpiece. And when the boy dropped off to sleep, the rabbit would snuggle down close under his little warm chin and dream, with the boy's arms clasped close around him all night long. And so, time went on, and the little rabbit was very happy. So happy, he never noticed.
You're missing a button. Have you noticed?
Oh. Oh, well.
Your fur.
It's coming off.
Where?
In places?
Your pretty velveteen fur is getting shabbier and shabbier.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Your tail is coming unsewn.
It is?
All the pink is rubbed off your nose, soldier.
That's where he kisses me.
Ew! I wouldn't want to be so shabby. Not me. No way.
I wouldn't want to be the favorite and get so worn out, I would look horrible.
Shabby? Me? That must mean I'm getting to be well loved.
Ha! Loving wears you out.
No one will love you once your shine comes off.
No, I think you're wrong. I think love is just the opposite of shine. He'll love me more the shabbier I get.
Don't delude yourself. You'll get thrown out.
Tossed.
What am I supposed to do? Sit on a shelf? Not play with him?
Not a bad idea, soldier.
But I can't help playing.
Aren't you exhausted?
Doesn't it hurt?
I'd get lost if I were you. Roll under the bed and stay there.
Don't let him take you outside and drag you around in the dirt the way he does. Tell him you will not stand for it.
But I can't help getting shabby. It's what happens when you play.
Try, soldier.
You've got to stay pristine.
I'd stop playing so rough and tumble.
Don't let him hold you so tight and rub your ears that way.
But I love the way he rubs my ears.
You'll end up in the bin.
Then so be it. I'm happy. He's happy. Together I feel alive. And if a little bit of fur comes off in the process, then so be it. It's a price I'm willing to pay. Where he goes, I go.
Spring came, and they had long days in the garden. For wherever the boy went, the rabbit went too.
Today we're going on a treasure hunt.
Going on a treasure hunt. Look at the map.
Got the map right here. Oh no, to get there, we've got to climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
Boots,
Boots,
hat,
pack, ready, climb.
climb, climb, climb. Whew, made it halfway.
Uh-oh, a snowstorm. Good thing we brought our snowshoes. Snowshoes on.
Snowshoes on. Trudge through snow.
Trudge. Snow.
Polar bear. Trudge faster.
Snow monster. Faster.
Avalanche. Faster, faster.
We made it to the top. No treasure. Back down the mountain. How do we get down?
Hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon. Typhoon.
Hurricane.
A flock of geese.
Parachutes on. Jump.
Float to the ground. Phew, we made it.
Uh-oh. We've landed in the Nile.
Alligators, run! Run? Swim! Swim. Vines, reach for the vines.
Swing on vines. Swing, swing, swing.
Leap over logs. Leap, leap, leap.
Hop across stones. Hop, hop, hop. Uh-oh. A pool of lava.
In the Nile?
Hop in my lava-proof boat.
Row, row, row.
Woo! We made it to the other side.
Uh-oh. A jungle. The Amazon. Trek through the jungle. Trek, trek, trek.
Piranhas! Swim.
Pythons. Hop.
Hop.
Jump.
Run!
Run! We made it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, the Indian Ocean.
Sharks. Swim.
Sea monster. Swim faster.
Pirates. Fight them.
Woo! We made it to the sand.
We must be close to the buried treasure. Dig.
Gold! Dig faster.
Rubies. Dig more.
Treasure! We found it!
Now, how do we get home?
Time for tea.
Tea!
But, wait!
The rabbit was left out on the lawn until long after dusk.
Hello? Hello? It's getting awfully dark out here. Aren't you coming back?
But I can't go to sleep without my rabbit.
A silly old rabbit.
Find him!
Will Timmy Train do?
No!
Shaggy Pony?
No!
Then Rainbow Cat, surely.
No one else would do. Find him, Nana, please.
And Nana had to come and look for him with the candle because the boy couldn't go to sleep unless he was there. Here you are. He was wet through with the dew and quite earthy from diving into the burrows the boy had made for him in the flower bed, and Nana grumbled as she rubbed him off with a corner of her apron. You must have your old bunny.
My bunny. Thank you.
Fancy all that fuss for a toy.
You mustn't say that. He isn't a toy. He's real.
Did you hear that? Skin horse, did you hear that? Real. What you said would happen. It's happened at last.
So, it's happened then, has it? The nursery magic?
I'm not a toy anymore. I'm a toy no longer. I'm real.
Are you?
The boy himself said it.
That night, he was almost too happy to sleep, and so much love stirred in his little sawdust heart that it almost burst, and into his boot-button eyes that had long ago lost their polish, there came a look of wisdom and beauty, so that even Nana noticed it the next morning when she picked him up. I declare, that old bunny hasn't got quite a knowing expression.
There will be a 10-minute intermission.
Just said that, Mother.
And then it was summer.
Come on!
Let's pick some flowers.
Do you see that?
Where?
In those trees. Enemy soldiers. Get down. I'll go fight them. You stay here.
I'm coming with you.
It's not safe. Stay here. You'll be the lookout. Whistle if the enemy approaches.
But I don't know how to whistle.
I'll be back.
Wait! Come back. What am I supposed to do? Be on the lookout. Okay, I'm on the lookout. Whoa! Enemy soldiers! Enemy soldiers! Show yourself!
Enemy what?
What? Who's there?
What's up?
Who are you? State your name and business.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Not me.
Yes, you too. All of you. Whoever you are, show yourself. Rabbits. You are rabbits, aren't you?
Of course.
Like me. But are you brand new?
What do you mean?
You're fluffy. You're very well made.
What is well made?
Your seams, they don't show at all. And you change shape when you move.
Of course. Don't you?
But you move in such a funny way. 1 minute you're long and thin, and the next minute fat and bunchy.
What are you calling fat and bunchy?
Where's your clockwork?
Our what?
People who jump generally have something to wind them up.
This guy's off his rocker.
How do you jump?
With my hind legs? How do you jump?
You mean you don't have any clockwork?
What is clockwork?
What's your fur made of?
Fur?
You're an entirely new kind of rabbit altogether.
Why don't you come and play with us?
Come jump with us!
Yeah, come on.
Unless you don't want to play with us or something.
I do. It's just...
Just what?
Can you do this?
Of course. Can you do this?
Sure. Can you do?
Oh, it's as easy as anything.
Yeah, I can do that in my sleep.
I don't believe you can.
I can. I can jump higher than anything.
Let's see you.
I don't feel like it.
He can't do it.
I can, just not right now.
When, then?
Whenever I want to, and I don't want to right now.
I don't believe he can.
I can. I can jump higher than both of you, all the way to the sky, when the boy throws me.
Can you do this? Hop on your hind legs?
Of course. Can you do...
He doesn't have any hind legs. Fancy a rabbit without any hind legs.
I have got hind legs. I'm sitting on them.
Then stretch them out and show me. Like this.
Come dance with me.
I don't like dancing.
Everyone likes dancing.
I'd rather sit still.
You want to dance more than anything in the world. Come on.
You'd give anything to hop around with us. Come on, you know you're dying to.
What's up? Uh-oh. He doesn't smell right.
I smell fine.
He doesn't smell like a rabbit. He isn't a rabbit at all.
Of course I'm a rabbit. What else would I be?
He isn't real.
I'm real.
He isn't real rabbit? Nope. Doesn't hop, doesn't dance, doesn't smell.
I am real.
Nope. Sorry.
The boy said so.
The coast is clear.
Wait. Come back. I'm real. Hello?
There you are, silly bunny. Come on, let's go home.
Weeks passed, and the little rabbit grew very old and shabby, but the boy loved him just as much.
Uh-oh, you're losing your shape. There you are. You hardly look like a rabbit anymore.
My rabbit.
He thinks I look like a rabbit.
Is he blind?
I love you, rabbit.
As much as he did when you were new?
More.
He's loved your whiskers right off.
He's kissed all the shine off of your nose.
He's rubbed the pink lining in your ears away.
They're old and gray.
If that's what love is, you can have it.
I don't mind.
My beautiful rabbit.
Beautiful? Hardly.
You're not what I would call beautiful.
You're just jealous.
And you're just ugly.
I don't mind.
My real rabbit.
The nursery magic made me real.
Yeah, real shabby.
When you're real, shabbiness doesn't matter.
Oh, that's what you think.
Just see how far that nursery magic gets you when it's time to clean out the nursery.
What do you mean?
Wait till Nana sorts the toys.
Wait till Nana decides it's giveaway day.
Tidying up. We're tidying up. Tidying up. It's giveaway day.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
Now, time to sort through these toys. We'll make 3 piles. You tell me which pile each one goes in. First pile, keep. Second, give to charity. Third, goes in the trash.
Trash!
I want to keep them all.
Nope, we can't keep them all.
Why not?
We've got to make room for new toys. Out with the old and in with the new. Besides, there are children who don't have any toys. No toys at all. And wouldn't it be nice to give them a toy to play with? Besides, today is the day we're tidying up. Now, wooden lion. Keep, give to charity, or trash. Keep. You hardly play with him anymore. Keep. He's awfully babyish, don't you think? Give to charity.
But,
Toy soldier. Keep. You've got newer ones. Give to charity.
but,
Model airplane. Broken.
we can fix him.
Trash.
No.
Model boat. Keep. Paint's all chipped and what do you call these things? Don't work. Trash.
No.
We'll get you a new one.
Okay.
Okay!
If I can have a new one.
Ballerina. Keep. Charity. Skin horse.
He was my uncle's.
Keep. Yes, keep. Your old worn-out bunny.
Keep.
But you've loved all his whiskers off.
I don't mind.
The pink lining in his ears is gray. His brown spot's faded. Give to charity.
No.
He's losing his shape. He hardly looks like a rabbit anymore.
He does to me.
He's lost his shine. Charity.
Keep.
He's awfully ugly. The trash is really the place for him.
Keep. Here, if you need to take a toy, you can have the wooden lion. I never play with him anyway.
Okay, fine. That's enough tidying up for one day. All that fuss about an old bunny.
I'll never give you up. Never, ever.
Good, because without you, I'd be nothing.
I don't care if you're losing your shine. I don't even notice.
I know.
You're not ugly.
Neither are you.
So what is if your shape is changing, you're getting less bunchy, losing your fluffiness, getting longer, skinnier? I don't care.
You're getting longer and skinnier too. We're getting older together.
Yeah. And so what if you don't look like you did when I first got you?
Neither do you. And I don't care a bit.
You hardly look like you did when I first saw you.
Or when I first saw you.
Who cares?
Who cares? Not me.
You'll always be my bunny.
You'll always be my boy.
I love you, and I will forever and ever and ever.
Same.
My real life bunny.
My real life boy.
And then, one day, the boy was ill.
Ow! You're burning up. You're on fire!
Is it the measles?
Scarlet fever, I'm afraid. A temperature of 104.
That high?
Make sure he rests and stays in bed. No playing outside.
Is it serious?
Quite.
Contagious?
Very. We must try to lower his fever. A cold wet compress placed on the forehead. Change it from time to time to keep it cool. If his fever gets any higher, call me immediately.
We've got to get your fever down. There. Is that better?
Strange people came and went in the nursery, and the light burned all night. And through it all, the little Velveteen rabbit lay there, hidden from sight under the bedclothes. And he never stirred, for he was afraid that if they found him, someone might take him away. And he knew that the boy needed him.
How is he faring?
His fever is down a notch, 103. That's a good sign. Keep the cold compresses going. Make sure he takes his medicine.
You've got to get well. You've got to beat this fever because today we're going on a treasure hunt. To get there, we've got to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. And I need you. Boots. Boots, climb. I can't make it to the top without you. You've got to beat this fever because we've got alligators ahead of us and molten lava, piranhas and pythons, sea monsters and pirates, and I won't make it through unless you're in the lead. Get some rest now. We've got big adventures ahead of us.
It was a long, weary time, for the boy was too ill to play.
How are you feeling today? Fine. How are you, Velveteen? Bored. It's really boring waiting for you to get better. But when you are, we'll have picnics in the grass and play hide and seek in the fairy huts under the raspberry canes. And you'll dig me a burrow and we'll race in the wheelbarrow.
All sorts of delightful things he planned. And while the boy lay half asleep, he crept up close to the pillow and whispered them in his ear.
Today, we're going on a treasure hunt. To get there, we've got to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Ready? Boots!
Boots. Snow monster? Avalanche? We landed in the Nile? Alligators? Run!
Your fever is down.
Come on, we still have to swim in the Indian Ocean and dig for buried treasure.
Yes, all of that and more. You're better.
I feel much better.
I'm glad. I've been so bored without you.
We should go play in the garden.
Wait, take it slow. Let's do a puzzle or something first.
I'm feeling better. Jump in my lava-proof boat. Whoa. Well, maybe not entirely better yet.
So, tomorrow, are you sure he's well enough to travel?
Yes, it's all arranged.
We'll take him to the seaside.
The seaside?
The seaside! What's the seaside?
Big waves coming in, tiny crabs, sandcastles.
That's what he needs. A little fresh sea air. Doctor's orders. You'll be healthy again in no time.
We'll leave tomorrow.
In the meantime, the room must be disinfected
Disinfected?
completely.
I'll clean it spick and span.
And has he come in contact with anyone else? Any children?
Just his toys. He plays alone mostly.
Then the toys will have to be taken care of,
You mean
gotten rid of. They're saturated with scarlet fever germs. They must be disposed of at once. Anything he's played with,
yes?
books and toys,
Everything?
everything, must be burnt.
Hooray! Tomorrow we'll go to the seaside.
Didn't you hear them? All the toys must be burnt.
Burnt? But I'm not a toy.
Is that necessary? I mean, I've tried to get rid of a few, and he's quite attached to
Absolutely necessary.
Me? They're talking about me?
They won't take you away. I won't let them.
What do we do?
We'll hide you.
Where?
Under here.
We'll dig a burrow. Quick.
Well, look who's sitting up.
Feeling better, are you?
Much better. Back to normal.
Your fever's turned. Thank goodness.
That's good news. You're very lucky.
Can I go play in the garden?
All in good time.
We're going to the seaside tomorrow.
The seaside? Really?
It's all arranged. Doctor's orders. Some fresh sea air.
Speaking of fresh air, come out to the balcony. We'll get you some fresh air.
Oh, no. Can't I just go down to the garden?
I don't think you're well enough for all that.
You're right. Maybe not well enough for any fresh air at all. I should just stay in bed.
The balcony. Doctor's orders. A little fresh air. That's what you need.
But...
Do as the doctor says.
Here is your robe.
The little rabbit lay tangled up among the bedclothes, thinking.
But I'm going to the seaside. Tomorrow we're going to the seaside to see the big waves coming in, the tiny crabs, the sandcastles.
I suppose the bed sheet should be burnt too.
Everything he's come in contact with.
How about his old bunny?
It's a massive scarlet fever germs. Burn it at once.
Are you sure we can't just wash it very thoroughly?
Nonsense. Get him a new one. He mustn't have that anymore.
All right then, Bunny. Come with me.
And so the little rabbit was put into a sack with the old picture books and a lot of rubbish and carried out to the end of the garden behind the fowl house.
Sam, when you've finished in the garden, can you light the bonfire?
What?
Light the bonfire!
I don't have time.
What?
I'm busy just now.
The toys need to be burnt before the boy notices they're gone.
I have potatoes to dig.
What?
Potatoes to dig and green peas to gather.
Can you do it in the morning?
Is it boring?
In the morning!
I'll have to get here very early then.
Well then, get here early and burn the whole lot.
That night, the boy slept in a different bedroom.
Why do I have to sleep in here?
It's clean in here. Now, time for bed and no more shenanigans. Tomorrow we go to the seaside.
Let me just go back to my old bed for a minute.
No. No more shenanigans.
But I left something there. My pillow.
Here's your new pillow. In bed now. Let's find you a new toy to sleep with.
Where's my bunny?
Well, we got you a new bunny.
Why?
Don't you think it was time for a new bunny? That old bunny was worn out.
But I want my old bunny.
This one's splendid. Look at him.
Where's my old bunny?
He's got white plush and real glass eyes. He's softer than the old one.
I want my old bunny back.
I know,
Please.
but you can't have him.
Why not?
He's full of scarlet fever germs.
I don't care. I need him. And he needs me.
Nonsense. He's just an old bunny.
You got rid of him, didn't you?
No.
You burned him. How could you do that? I love him. He's real.
He's real, is he?
Real.
If he's real, then you need to let him hop off into the garden and live with the other bunnies.
He'll never come back, will he?
Maybe one day.
It's your fault he's gone.
Imagine all this fuss for a toy. Toys come and toys go. You'll understand one day.
I won't.
All toys must go away at some point. There are always new toys to take their place.
No one can take his place.
Now this new bunny will have to do. Go to sleep now and dream of the seaside.
But I can't go to sleep without my bunny.
A silly old bunny.
Find him?
Will this do?
No.
This?
No.
This one, surely.
Nothing. No one else will do. Find him, Nana. Please. I need him.
How about this one?
No.
This one then.
No.
This one's lovely.
No.
Choose one then. You wait and see. You'll love your new bunny just as much.
And she held the new rabbit out by one ear and put him in the boy's arms.
Tomorrow we go to the seaside.
A seaside.
Big waves coming in, tiny crabs, sand castles.
Big waves coming in. Tiny crabs. Sandcastles.
And while the boy was asleep, dreaming of the seaside, the little rabbit lay among the old picture books in the corner behind the fowl house, and he felt very lonely.
Tomorrow we're going to the seaside. Waves coming in, tiny crabs, sand castles. Tomorrow we'll go together. In the morning he'll find me. He'll dig me a burrow and we'll play in the flowers. And the little ants will run over my paws. He's real. The boy said it himself. He's real.
Give me my bunny.
Fancy all that fuss for a toy.
You mustn't say that. He isn't a toy. He's real.
We're not real. We're toys.
You'll never be real. You made me real. And once you're real, it lasts for always.
So it's happened then, has it? The nursery magic?
I'm not a toy anymore. I'm a toy no longer. I'm real.
Are you?
The boy himself said it. What is real?
Real isn't how you're made. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but really loves you, then you become real.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes, but when you are real, you don't mind being hurt.
Does it happen all at once, like being wound up, or bit by bit?
You become.
How long does it last?
Once you are real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always.
But what use is it? To be loved, and to lose one's beauty, and to become real, if it all ends like this.
And a tear, a real tear, trickled down his little shabby velvet nose and fell to the ground. And then, a mysterious thing happened. For where the tear had fallen, a flower grew out of the ground. A mysterious flower, not at all like any that grew in the garden. It was so beautiful that the little rabbit forgot to cry and just lay there staring at it. And presently the blossom opened, and out of it there stepped a fairy. She was quite the loveliest fairy in the whole world. Her dress was of pearl and dewdrop, and there were flowers round her neck and in her hair, and her face was like the most perfect flower of all. And she came close to the little rabbit and gathered him up in her arms and kissed him on his velveteen nose that was all damp from crying.
Who are you? Little rabbit, don't you know?
I've seen your face before, but I can't think of where.
I am the nursery magic fairy. I take care of all playthings that children have loved. When they're old and worn out and the children don't need them anymore, I come and take them away with me and turn them into real.
What is real? But I am real, aren't I?
You were real to the boy because he loved you. But now you shall be real to everyone.
To everyone?
To everyone.
And she held the little rabbit close in her arms and flew with him into the wood. It was light now, for the moon had risen. All the forest was beautiful, and the fronds of the bracken shone like frosted silver. In the open glade between the tree trunks, the wild rabbits danced with their shadows on the velvet grass. But when they saw the fairy, they all stopped dancing and stood round in a ring to stare at her.
I've brought you a new playfellow. You must be very kind to him and teach him all he needs to know in Rabbit Land, for he's going to live with you forever and ever. Run and play, little rabbit.
But I can't. I can't jump the way they do.
Are you sure? I gave you a very special touch with my wand just now. You might find yourself changed altogether.
And he might have sat there a long time, too shy to move, if just then something hadn't tickled his nose. And before he thought what he was doing, he had lifted a hind toe to scratch it. And he found that he actually had
hind legs!
And instead of dingy velveteen, he had
brown fur, real fur, soft and shiny. My ears, they twitch by themselves.
And
real whiskers, so long they brush the grass.
He gave one leap and
I can jump!
The joy of using those hind legs was so great that he went springing about the turf on them.
I can jump sideways and whirl around like they do!
And he grew so excited that when at last he did stop to look for the fairy,
she's gone. I'm real.
He was.
A real rabbit.
At last.
Home.
At home with the other rabbits. And in the spring, when the days grew warm and sunny, the boy went out to play in the woods behind the house.
You'll be the lookout. Stay here and whistle if the enemy approaches.
And while he was playing, a rabbit crept out of the bracken and peeped at him.
Hello. You look familiar.
He had strange markings on his fur, as if long ago he had been spotted, and the spots still showed through. And about his soft little nose and round black eyes, there was something familiar.
You look just like my old bunny. The one that went away when I had scarlet fever. Were you my bunny? Are you? Are you my bunny?
But he never knew that it really was his own bunny.
No, you couldn't.
Could you be? Come back to look at the child that had first helped him to be
Real.
Our actors are in the cafeteria greeting guests if you're interested.